anything needs explaining, just give me a holler.
I'm not really sure. You should probably ask someone else.
I'm a little out of practice these days. Any conflicts around? I'm in the mood for some peacemaking.
Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes.
Let's fly!
Hey Raz, how are you doing?
Take me up!
So I want to farm something like of this, but I'm pretty sure that for Columbina we will get something new. So yeah, these maps are not going to be relevant, unfortunately. But I'm crazy sometimes about the maps, so yeah, just like, you know, it's free, just like, why not? Could you show the boss enemy how Flint's best teams do? Boss enemies? Yes, of course I can. Just like, oh, you know what? Let's do in maybe Stygian Onslaught. I will show my build first. He's doing pretty well actually. So my build is like that. I actually spend a lot of fragile resins, but now he's 10-8. About his skill, it's better to level it up, at least up to level 9, because it's some portion of his damage. Not a huge one, yes, like, just a second. Yeah, sorry for delay, guys. So yeah, about Flins. So yeah, his build. I use like this weapon. Not this one, of course. So yeah, I use what I did actually. I refined my. It's first time, by the way. I refined 5-star weapon. I made a video. I will do the video maybe. Yeah, because I had like 3 copies, and I leveled up this one up to level 90 to do some test, you know, damage test maybe. But I use this one. Actually, it gives me more damage, and it's noticeable. When you compare with stuff for Homa, this one is better. Unfortunately, like, yeah, I can't do more than R2, but that's alright. Other than that, so yeah, his ratio is like 58 to 22, 134 energy recharge. This one is more than enough when you have enough on your team. When it comes to attack, it's better to have attack more than 2k, because it converts into elemental mastery. About the team, stuff for Homa, level 1 hurts here. Yeah, I have level 9. I have level 90. I mean, I have 2 stuff for Homas. So yeah, one level this 190, like I will level this up as well. Unfortunately, it's just leveling up it cost pretty, like, yeah, it's like about 1 million Mora and like a lot of crystals. So, and I don't have mats, you know, like mats for like leveling this up, but I will do that because I need to do some tests with stuff for Homa as well, you know. But yeah, in any case, like this weapon, like Jade Spear, is better than stuff for Homa. You know why? Even if you use Furina. By the way, my team for like this enemy is like this one. It's Furina. It's not the best team, but I don't wanna kind of like touch this one, to be honest, because of 46 seconds, etc. I will keep it for now. But Furina is okay. Furina is not bad. The only changes I made to Furina, instead of tenacity, I place like these artifacts. 4 pieces of like Silken Moon, because of it gives 120 EM and also gives like 10% lunar damage. By the way, it doesn't matter which character you use it on. You just like, you can use on any characters you want. Okay, so other than that, it's ineffa and Sucrose. Sucrose is EM build. By the way, since you don't need to use Furina's burst, you actually can completely ignore energy recharge and you can go like any other weapon. I did couple tests with this weapon, HP weapon. Why? Because of this stuff. Like when you have Ascendant Gleam, increase this damage by 0.6 for every 1k max HP. You know, it's actually buff up to 36%. You just need to like consider this one as well, because it's actually huge. And also Anemo characters, like damage increased by 225 for every 100 elemental mastery. So it's actually huge buff. 36. If you remember, it was 48 initially. After that, like Hoy decided to nerf that one. So yeah. So what I want to say, if your tenacity is leveled up, you should use it as no. And tenacity doesn't give like it doesn't give enough. You know why? Let you just like, even by numbers, you can say that tenacity is not worth it. You know why? So yeah, tenacity gives you what? Tenacity gives you 20% attack buff, right? And also shield. 30%, like if I'm not mistaken, 30% shield strength. Let's check it. So yeah, it gives you HP. Yeah, that is true. It gives you attack 20%. Yes, and like shield strength for 30% for 3 seconds. Since you attack constantly, it's kind of like non-stop, which is actually pretty good. You know why? I noticed that I die slightly often without that set, but when it comes this set gives you 120 EM and also 10% lunar damage. So it's for let's say like that, for lunar characters, this set is way better. Way better. Why Aino is good? If you have Constellation 1 Aino, you actually can get, yeah, unfortunately I got Flins but couldn't get even first Constellation. Like, let's say like that, Constellation 1 Aino, I would say maybe better, maybe not, maybe close to Furina, because you know why? 80 elemental mastery is actually a good buff. Furina is going to do more damage than, let's say more damage with tenacity. You know what? Actually, Furina's damage doesn't matter so much, because like, since you apply Electro constantly, right? All of the it converts into lunar charge. A lunar charge calculated completely different, as you know. So yeah, because of that, her damage doesn't matter so much. I tested a couple weapons. By the way, what I did, I used like this weapon because of HP. I use this weapon because it gives some energy recharge to all of my team members out of EM. It was okay, but not completely. And I use some, and that's it. Yeah. Also, this weapon might be useful, but yeah, it's attack, my bad. So it's not. Nah, just don't mention. So yeah, this one and this one. Because you know why? in case of Flins, using Favonius make no sense whatsoever, because energy recharge is completely useless. Unfortunately, I don't have good artifacts. Let me first, you know what? Let me first do one domain, and I will show you the damage, like at least slightly. So yeah, I need artifacts now. Also, level 11 Barbara give 2k more damage per bloom, but it's bloom. Only, yeah, that is true, but it's bloom. Unfortunately, I don't have Nilo. Yeah, like, and by the way, you need to build your Barbara with elemental mastery, if I'm not mistaken. Flins is not bad, not gonna lie. Using him in Overworld, I would say Lauma is slightly more like more satisfying than Flins, to be honest. But again, that, let me show you.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Be silent to dust. Observe.
He's destroying. My damage is 330k. Was like, it's kind of like one hit with his burst. It's actually huge. Hey Mirak, how are you doing? Without Lauma it gives like 6k. Oh yeah, Lauma is, you know why? Lauma is actually a crazy character because red shredding, because of buff, like she is good, she's really good. Alright, I will keep it. Oh my god, that's good actually. I need something like, would be nice to get some HP maybe, or maybe something like, anyway, like, well, let's keep it. 2 pieces, actually not bad. And yes, by the way, I, yesterday, like, after getting Flins, I was about like, you know what, I have 10 elixirs, why not to create another stuff? I mean, I created sand, and it ended up like that. So yeah, with a 4 substats, 1 HP, 2 crit damage, crit rate, and energy recharge. Actually, it's not bad. Would be nice to get elemental mastery, not gonna lie, but in general I'll take it. At least it's increased my overall crit value, you know, on that character. Unfortunately, I have a lot of defenses, but it's, yeah, it's only beginning. I definitely will build him differently a little bit. So yeah, let's do couple Stygian Onslaught. I was about to clear it, but unfortunately not enough damage, just a little bit. So I'm like, oh, that's okay, Mirak, that's completely okay. He gets huge buff in that domain though. I have guaranteed 4 rolls on my next reel. For real, you keep it. I would suggest you to keep it. You know why? Let me check my one. You mean like, not elixirs, but yeah. You mean reshape, right? Because for me, no, it's not. It's only 2. Like, it's only 2 in enhancement, if I'm not mistaken, because I need to do, so yeah, it is unlock advanced reshape. Unlock. It's not unlocked yet. This one is unlocked. For real, you spent so many? Damn, bro. Oh yeah, actually that is true. I need to spend 2 more and I will be there as well. I have like, now I have 6, right? Now I have 5. So yeah. So you don't have enough like dust to do that? Again, it'll look here. And I'm planning to reroll my Ayaka. Since yeah, that is true. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I'm going for that number 1. Yeah. Again, like rat.
So
if you ask me,
ghosts.
Should you go for that? I would say maybe keep it. You know why? Ayaka is old character. No matter, like, but you like her, so yeah, just make her perfect. Why not? To be honest, like, yeah, you know, a game, like how you improve the game. Okay, so yeah. Constellation 0, all of them. Yeah, Constellation 6. 5-star weapon, whatever. It's kind of like not even builded completely. 25k HP, because you know why? In that case, using her burst makes no sense because of damage. So yeah, only Ineffa and Sucrose buff this team, you know? Attack sense can get used with characters like chasca too. No, actually no, not only chasca. You can use attack sense on chasca on all lunar characters, by the way. Let's say Flins, Nefer. I don't know about Columbina. It depends like on her scales, you know. I assume she is going to be scales on HP, to be honest. Because you know why? I'm not actually assume. Actually, I'm pretty sure that she is going to be HP scaler. You know why? Because building the character with attack, it's a little bit difficult. Why? Since attack stats is not highest one, if you compare with HP, it's difficult to apply multipliers. When it comes to HP though, you can apply like kind of like small multipliers and get huge damage. You know what I mean? So yeah, because of that, I assume, like I'm pretty sure that Columbina is going to be HP scaler. But we'll see. You know why? Because we have like couple weapons, which might be useful with Columbina. And I have like top 13 build with different sense. Top 13. I didn't get that top 13 build with different sense. Oh, okay, I got it. So yeah, you have different sense. What's that? Battle crop on meal. What? Character in the current team is using equivalent that has already. Why is that? Did I change something? The character in the current team is using equivalent that has already been used in previous one. If you want to record the battle, you will have to reset your records. Huh? Just a second. Did I grab some from Mora or? Oh, now. Just a second. Let's continue. I will do it again anyway. Okay. I didn't get that. So yeah. So let's give it a try.
Use the force authorized.
Installation chamber. Stand clear. Absorption.
Be silent. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. To dust.
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol. Stand clear.
Close your eyes. Observe.
Yoo-hoo! Installation chamber. Animal testing.
Be silent. Observe. Night falls. Be silent.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Observe. Be silent. A night falls.
Strike upon! Installation chamber. Stand clear.
Close your eyes. Night falls. Observe. Fear the dark.
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode. Absorption test.
Fear the dark.
Yoo-hoo! Stand clear.
Let's stop a little bit.
The night cometh.
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence initiated. Animal test.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Be silent.
So as you can see, like it's like I'm slightly slow, like a slightly low on damage, just a little bit. So yeah, like just Hey, no one, how are you doing, Mirak? By the way, how to build Constellation 2 Aino? Like, it's the same, Mirak. Nothing changed. It depends on, let's say like that. Aino's personal damage is terrible, so leveling up talents make no sense. If you ask about elemental mastery or HP, etc., something like that, yes, maybe EM, maybe energy. I would say energy recharge, you know, as much as possible. That's it. You can give her HP, so it doesn't matter so much, to be honest. The most important thing, like, yeah, just give her like 4 pieces of this one. That's it. And energy recharge as much as possible. Elemental mastery might be useful though, if you ask me. So it's better like to give her EM. You know why? Because if you give her EM, you actually can use enough energy recharge. You can use something like that, this weapon, because this weapon, like, it scales on EM and can give you some attack. Not a bad buff. You know, I tried a couple times, like, on top of like 4 piece buff and also Aino's personal buff, you can get like something from this weapon if you have that. But again, it's kind of like not a bad option. I have a, yes, of course, no one will I get Constellation 1 even after I miss the whole week daily? Yes, of course you can. Oh, you mean like this one? Yes. Just a second. Let me check that. Actually, yes, because you know why? Yeah. Just a second. Yes, you can get. If you missed whole week of this stuff, you can get, because you mean like this one. You know why? Because it's, if I'm not mistaken, you need to do like 8 weeks, but we have 12 weeks. So you can actually miss 4 weeks and you will be alright anyway. You know? So yeah, let's, for example, like, or maybe, yes, you can. You can, maybe you can miss like maybe 1 or 2 weeks and that's it. But it's like, yeah, not more than that. You will be alright, yeah. You can do that anyway. Because I'm already like grab 3-1. I already made like another one. So it's kind of like 4 weeks, 9 weeks. So yeah, you can. 9 or 10 weeks. 4, 1, yeah, 10 weeks. So you can miss like 2 weeks, not more than 2 weeks. No, that's alright. But you know what, like, don't get me wrong, try not to miss that, because you know what, it's completely, actually, like, I didn't expect that it's going to be so easy to do. You just need to do like what, spend some like resins, like, and literally do dailies. It's kind of 15 minutes daily. So yeah, not a big deal, but you get pretty good like rewards, especially this constellation. Because let be honest, like, some of the characters actually pretty good. Hutao constellation is good. Shenhe constellation might be useful. Nilo, not bad, by the way. Maybe one of the best constellation, I would say. You know, Baiju is good. But again, keep that in mind, you cannot get like 2 back-to-back, only 1 character at a time. So if you, for example, choose any of them, second one, you cannot choose the same, unfortunately. So yeah, it's limited. They didn't mention clearly, I'm going for Hutao. Oh, for Hutao, that's true. Hutao's constellation is one of the best as well. Yes, now we have Shenyun, which, if you have her, so yeah, you can do plunge, but if you don't have Constellation 1 Hutao, yes, it's extremely like crazy, because it's like, yeah. Did you see? Weird, I already got the elixir from Le Temper. What? You already got elixir from what? For which one? From Temper elixir? Oh, weekly progress. Today is a what, Friday? Maybe I missed something, just a second. No, I didn't. Oh yeah, you know why? Because I didn't spend, because, yeah, I know why is that. Because you need to spend, just a second. Why you got it? Let me tell you why. You need to spend, you need to do like, yeah, during the event, claim rewards from 4 dailies and spend 120 original resins. At the moment, I spend only 40. So yeah, I need to spend like a little bit more. Just a second, let me show you. So as you see, like I spend only 40. I need to do like a couple more rounds and I will be there.
Will be sure to drag him into the
Oh yeah, by the way guys, I completely forgot about that. I have 10 points. So yeah, we can do like one multi. And by the way, it's possible that it may be like a 5-star because I'm at 60. Just a second. It's 62. Yes, it's not, you know. Just a second. Yeah, it's 60 and yes, 62. So yeah, maybe it's a 5-star, who knows? Oh, by the way, Vortex, can you showcase Flins build? Oh yeah, just a second. Oh yeah, by the way, let me put my Flins in here because... So yeah, by the way guys, level 90 Flins, level 90 ineffa actually doesn't make so much. And the point is, I don't know why, but the damage difference between level 90 Flins and level 80 Flins not so huge, you know. Yeah, you get some additional buff, but it's not so significant. By the way, the same thing applies to ineffa, because I did couple tests. It's not 30 or 40% loner damage, it's only 500 damage, something like that in numbers. It's super low. But again, you know, you never know, maybe they will do some adjustment to the formula in the future. So it's possible that this level might be significant and more useful in the future. So if you have books or math, you can do it. If you don't have, just keep it at 80 plus. That's it. So it's kind of the same damage. When it comes to his skill and burst, the talents, it's burst at first place and skill. Because you know why? He has like this stuff. Northland, spread, spare storm, cooldown and damage. You see that? It's his skill damage and it has a cooldown for 6 seconds. So you can use it twice. And after that you can use his burst. Yes, it's not a huge amount of damage, but again it's something. It's not like this one, which has like crazy multiplier, you know. But again, if you ask me, level 9 is more than enough. Normal, it's completely irrelevant. Just skip it. And by the way, he cannot plunge anyway. No, Furina-sama. Yeah, Furina-sama is kind of like bench, unfortunately. Are you well? No, I'm not. I'm not. If you check my primogems, no, I'm not. I'm not a free-to-play. I buy battle passes every other patch. So this patch is it's a battle pass. But no, I'm not a whale or something. Let me check that, just a second. I'm completely like, yeah. Yeah, this one. So yeah. I just don't spend on any character in the game. Just I use, let's say I wish on a character I like and which is actually fits my account. Replace Furina with Shinchu. It's faster. Look, here's Flins. No, it's not. Why it's not? Because Flins doesn't need a fast hydro application at first place. On the other hand, Furina's skill duration fits like good rotation. Let me show you. You can use once Furina and you can use 2 Flins rotation. In that case, you do like pretty significant damage. Let me show you again. Because Flins doesn't need fast hydro application. Furina's application is more than enough. Oh yeah, let me show you the Mirak, just a second. So yeah, Flins. Like he's like the talents. Artifact set is yes, his signature set. It's like sky, like yeah, Knight of the Sky. It should be this one. You can use Gilded Dreams, by the way, but this one is definitely better. You know why? Because it gives you additional crit rate, so you can go a little bit less crit rate. So yeah, plus 30 from like for this number. When it comes to energy recharge, when you have ineffa, 130 is enough, but if you don't have ineffa, you need to go like about like 160 something, because yeah, it also depends on the electro character, but still like ineffa actually like a pretty good battery. You can use Favonius weapon on ineffa, which actually will decrease her damage because her field damage is pretty good, you know. When it comes to weapon, it's R2 Jade. Yes, I made this one R2, but yeah, like it was a waste to keep level 1. And yeah, that's it. So and like overall ratio is like that. And you need some elemental mastery. By the way, it's like 143, but yeah. Also, he gets some elemental mastery out of his attack. So yeah, when you go to overworld, the number is higher. Just a second. So yeah, as you can see, it's like 303 elemental mastery, because he gets some out of his attack. It's capped by 160. I got that elixir. Yeah, I will get that elixir, right? I will get that elixir. I need just spend. Let me do it again, this run. Why Shinchu is not so? Shinchu has some cooldown. Yes, might be useful, but Yelan is better. Why Shinchu is bad, by the way? Like, no one, if you ask me. We have like this stuff. Oh my, just a second. We have Ascendant Gleam. And Ascendant Gleam says that Hydro increases this damage by 0.6 for every 1k max HP. And this damage, it's like lunar damage, lunar reaction damage, which is up to 36% you can get from non-Nod-Krai characters if they do some reaction, elemental reaction. If they use elemental skill or elemental burst. In that case, Furina is actually maybe one of the best, because she scales on HP, and usually you have about 40k HP on Furina. Yelan is also a pretty good option, but Shinchu is not. You still can use Shinchu, but Yelan is better, and the best one maybe is Furina, if you have ineffa on your team, because without ineffa, without the shield, yeah, using Furina might be difficult. You also can use Beidou, in my opinion, but the problem with Beidou in Stygian Onslaught, Beidou is good against multiple targets, but not a single target. So that's a problem. And yeah, by the way, we got some news about Durin, guys. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be true that he is one of the Hexenzirkel character. And let's say like that, to reveal his full potential, we need to wait for Alice and Nicole, because looks like it's only at the moment is only two characters who is like Hexenzirkel as well. We'll see, because it's kind of greedy, because you get double buff. I mean, increased skill, increased power, like it's red shredding increased, and also like vape. And also the point is, looks like Alice is going to be pyro, but we know that, and Nicole is going to be hydro. Most likely she's going to be hydro. Yes, they mentioned that, someone mentioned that back then, but it's also because of his abilities, because he has increased vaporize and melt damage by 40%. And if there are 2 or more Hexenzirkel members in the party, their buff effect are doubled. And a buff effect is Ascension passive, by the way. It means like he gets that from passives. It's 50% red shred, elemental red shred, pyro red shred, and also like 40% vape and melt. By the way, it scales on EM, and it's actually not so great, maybe, because you know why? You need to build him with EM. Since he is kind of like sub DPS, most likely he is going to be difficult to build, you know, a little bit difficult. Maybe something like when you build a sub DPS Lauma, you know, with elemental mastery and crit rate, crit damage ratio. Okay, so yeah, let's do that then. We can do some bosses. Nice. I wanna build some. I wanna farming some artifacts, because my Flins actually is not so he needs something because, like, yeah, my flower is terrible. Let's say like that. It's not bad, but would be nice to get something better. You know, with a crit damage, crit rate, maybe. I'll keep this one because of energy recharge. This one is good, not gonna lie. And my goblet. That's like, I was lucky with this one. This one is whatever. So yeah. I need to kinda like replace maybe my flower. Oh, if I can get something useful, I mean like circlet, would be nice. Unfortunately, yeah, so far only one crit rate and that's it. And I need crit damage with crit rate. Hey Cloud. I'm good, Cloud. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, by the way, Cloud, about that, like you watch couple videos and etc. about his skill. You need to level up his skill, just keep that in mind. Like, I don't know like what videos you watched, but you need to level up this one. And this one actually gives you about like 10, maybe to 15% of his damage, just keep that in mind. It's actually not a huge portion of his damage, but it's actually pretty significant. Just keep that in mind. It's about 10 to 15% of his damage comes out. Yeah, if you ask me, should you crown this one? I would say no. A level 9 is more than enough because it has like this stuff. You see that? Northlands, Spear Storm, cooldown 6 seconds. It's this one and damage. So yeah, it's completely separated. And also it's increased when you have infusion. It's also increased this one. Yeah, this one is not so relevant to be honest because you usually try to skip it completely. But this Northland, which has a 6 second cooldown, it's pretty like decent. So just keep that in mind. It's not a waste of your mats. Yeah, first you need to focus on his burst. Okay, I didn't get that. Why is that? Why he asking me that? Oh. Build Flins. Can you show? Oh yeah, just a second. Let me show my build. Let me show my build completely. Then I will. Yes. I mean, like, you know why? You will see the difference, by the way. So yeah, my Flins is like that. He has like artifacts is not crazy, but yeah. 58 plus 30 from set. 222, 134. I can increase this one, but with ineffa is more than enough. It's enough attack and elemental mastery plus 160 from his passive. Talents it's like 10 and 8, but I'm going to do it 9. About crowning, I don't know, maybe. Weapon I use R2. By the way, I did a refinement. By the first time I did a refinement on a 5-star, not gonna lie, it's okay. And also like I increased my second spear up to level 90 already to do some damage test, you know. So yeah, by the way, increasing refinement number gives me some additional power, not gonna lie. Even though it's not so much, it looks like 0.7 something, right? Like with the 7 stacks. Actually, like, yeah, I will show you the damage. Oh my god, like, it's already top. Oh, I don't know about that, maybe. No, I don't think it's top like 1% or something, because you know why? Actually, let me show you what I have. I have this one, which is actually not so crazy. I have this one. This one is cool because it gives like, yeah, it's low crit damage. Would be nice to get something else, but we'll see. I used elixirs, you see that? So you see that mark? So yeah, created by elixir. Where is that? Anyway, so yeah. And it ended up like that. Energy recharge, crit damage, crit rate. I have pretty good goblet, not gonna lie. I was lucky enough with this one. And yes, this one. No energy recharge, but it has pretty good attack and elemental mastery. Savohoma outperformed, but a lot of conditional. No, like Savohoma is not a great weapon for Flins. You know why? Because let's say like that. Even if with Furina, if I'm not mistaken, Savohoma R1 is a little bit bad, just a little bit, than Primordial Jade, just like this weapon. Even R1 is better, slightly, but better. Because you know why? It gives you base attack. Base attack is pretty important for the characters who scales on attack. Just keep that in mind. Even like 70 attack is more than enough to overcap about like 10 crit value or even more, because this one has low attack. Even though it gets something out of this passive, it's not the same. Like base attack is completely different stuff. I'll get his signature. So, oh yeah, about his signature. To be honest, to do some tests would be nice to get signature, but I'll skip. Because it makes no sense. He is extremely powerful. Let me show you. By the way, it's a diary mode. I cannot. It's Stygian diary mode. Yeah. Unfortunately, I cannot clear it yet. But what I need to do, I need to level up my Furina's artifacts. And after that, I think I can do it. Because at the moment, Furina is on that Silken Moon. And as you see, like, yeah, levels are 0, 0, 20, 16. Like, yeah, it's actually terrible. Alright, so yeah, let's give it a try.
Use the force authorized.
Defensive mode engaged. Stand clear.
Silence is here.
Fear the dark. Close your eyes. To dust.
Annihilation mode. Absorption test.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
Installation chamber. Animal test 63.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Be silent.
Ultimatum protocol. Defensive mode engaged. Stand clear.
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Strike a pose. Absorption test.
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Do you fear the dark?
Annihilation mode. Installation chamber. Stand clear.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
Shower new cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up. Absorption test.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
So yeah, I just like a little bit like short in damage, just a little bit. Oh, but yeah, I maybe when I level up that skill to level 9 and do some adjustment to my artifacts, actually I think I can clear it. Yeah, just a little bit. I will get like, yeah, did you like Flins, by the way, after like using him? What are you? I bought my thoughts, to be honest. Let's say he's not bad. When it comes to overworld, I would say Lauma is better, to be honest. You know, Lauma is way more flexible in overworld, but when it comes to damage in Stygian Onslaught, in a Spiral Abyss, he's actually doing pretty crazy. By the way, I haven't tried him in Spiral Abyss. Yeah, but in Stygian Onslaught against this like how, like, just a second, against this enemy, which is like, yeah, battle hardened, like Fire Black Shock Trooper, he's actually pretty good. Because I tried with ineffa, but yes, ineffa is completely different. He deals like, oh, my build at the moment, it's about 330k damage. So yeah, maximum when it crits. Pretty significant damage, not gonna lie. What, can you try like Verisa team with Flint's team against Shumero Doritos boss? Doritos? Is it possible? Oh my, what? Oh my god, you can clear diary? Yes, you can clear diary with that. Let's say like that. If you get his signature, just a second, Mirak, yes, of course I will do that. By the way, Rat also asked me, or maybe you asked me to do the test. If you get his signature, you easily can clear that. if you do adjustment to his sets, and also like I assume like increase this talent up to level 9, because level 9 gives me additional like damage just a little bit. It's kind of like 20%, and I think it's like okay, you know, I will do it anyway. So yeah, by the way, I use Furina. Also, I can adjust my Furina. I can give her a little bit more HP. At the moment, she is 25 only. So yeah, I need to level up artifacts, as I mentioned. And she uses like this weapon. Maybe, oh, just a second. You know what? Let's do one more test. Because, as you know, like HP might be useful. Hey, Stefan, how are you doing? Oh, Mirak, just a second, I will check. Shumiru boss, like, which one is that? What else can you try Verisa team with Flins teams against, like, Shumiru, Doritos boss, Shumiru? Yes, I can. Did you see Durin? Yes, like, yes, Cloud, I saw Durin, kids. Hey, they're like, I was building PD and got Flins. Congrats, congrats. Flins 20 pulls, and then I tried for his weapon, but I lost to Yellen. Yellen weapon is not bad. Let's say, Stefan, if you ask me, Yellen weapon is actually good. You know why? Yellen's weapon is crit damage. Also, it gives you some buff even if your character is off field. So that's actually good. Yes, it means you need to use someone with some consistent skill, or like consistent like off-field skill or off-field burst, but again, it's good weapon, believe me or not. That weapon is good. It also increases HP. So yeah. Anyway, congrats. It's like 15 pulls from a weapon. Congrats. Actually, if you ask me, guys, not gonna lie, I actually want to go for a weapon, but I will skip. You know, usually it's like that. If it's supportive character, you try to skip weapon. If it's DPS character, it's better to go for weapon, because yeah, DPS is DPS. You know. Let's try this one. Then I will like miracle the big triangle. Oh, the big triangle. But yeah, like you cannot use the big triangle. Mirak, come on. Like you know that it's a big triangle. Like just a second, Mirak. Why you? Just a second, Mirak. You mean like this one? Big triangle. Mirak, you know that it's not a case. Like, why you... Like, just a second. Like, we have two... Like, you mean like this one? Baptist, or what? His signature is the 10-12 paragraph from, like... No, it's not, Cloud. It's definitely not. That's unfortunate, Cloud. No, you broke on Primus. You'll not. Actually, let's say like that. No, he's talking about like Doritos boss. I don't know like which Cloud. Like Doritos boss. Triangle. Just a second. Oh, you mean like this one? Of course you can. Yeah, actually yes. Okay, I can do it. No problem. Oh, but again, he is... Okay, let's do it. Just a second. Triangle, yes. Because you know why? That boss actually also has something triangle related. But yeah, my bad. Just a second. Let's do it. Oh, like the team I use, let's go...
So this is the fabled desert.
So yeah, let's go his signature team. It's going to be like this one.
My experiment will succeed.
So yeah, something like that. I give up. Yes, this boss. Yeah, I got it. So yeah, I don't know the bosses. Like yeah, triangle is triangle. It's not Doritos. Okay, like. All right. So yeah, let's do it. By the way, you know what's like pretty good against Flins? You don't need to keep him as a full energy, and because of that, Stygian Onslaught is great on him, because when you do his skills, you actually like with ineffa, you get enough energy. I'm broken prince. That's 7. I'm using the polearm from Nod-Krai. Yeah, you can. About the polearm from Nod-Krai, yes. It's like, if I'm not mistaken, polearm from Nod-Krai is one of the best free-to-play weapon for him. But if in the future you can get this one, just use it, because let's say like that. This weapon is the third weapon for Flins. By the way, Cloud, about his signature, it's not like 12%. You know what's the point is with his weapon? His weapon is actually, it's about like 25%. And why is that? Alongside damage this weapon gives you, it also gives you, they will also regain 12 elemental energy. That's a huge. You know why? Because in that case you can go about like 110 or 120 energy recharge and you will be completely okay. Just keep that in mind. Because of that you get like, it's actually, let's say it's increase your damage, it's increase your DPS, because you can use like his burst more often, mini burst, and more reliably. Just keep that in mind. It's not at 12% or something. It's way better than 12%. It gives energy, so energy sustain can go like to, yeah, that is true. Yeah, exactly. Alright, so yeah, it's going to be like that.
Defensive mode engaged. Stand clear. Animal test.
Close your eyes. To dust. Be silent. Close your eyes.
This boss is super easy actually. You know why? If you see that, like I didn't notice the number. Let's do something difficult. Maybe that's why I do Stygian actually. Yeah, he destroyed with. By the way, my mini burst, it's 330k damage, so it's actually pretty powerful. So because of that, doing this boss is kind of like, you know, let's do something difficult maybe. Let's do like this one. You know which one? I like this boss. You know why? Because this boss is actually... it's slightly difficult. It has more HP. That one is old.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then Flash attack! Ultimatum protocol.
And by the way,
be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark? Beware the creatures of the night.
and by the way, I forgot to use my ineffa's burst when I used, because you know why? When you use ineffa burst, you get additional elemental mastery. And you notice that the damage is actually like, yeah, it's good, not gonna lie. It's super easy to use. And you know what? The build, I don't want to say it's kind of like something broken. Yes, I use refinement 2 or like primordial J spear, but you can use refinement 1. It will give you not exactly, but kind of the same damage. Also, my ratio is like high, not something crazy. Elemental mastery is also not crazy. It's buffed elemental mastery. And yes, talent level, like, yeah, you need definitely crown this one. And I would say level 9 his skill. And yeah, you know what? Just a second, let me show you something. Do the Capybara legend? Okay, Capybara legend, it's like, yeah, actually it's shield. I don't think it's, yeah, just for a test, no problem. But it gives like, yeah, Capybara. Just a second.
Stand clear.
Close your eyes. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
He just one shot like this road actually. And you know what's the point is? His AoE is so huge, you know? It's actually crazy. I like it a lot. You have ineffa for shield. Yeah, like let's say like that. Without it, ineffa, it's not only shielder, it's also second. Let's say like that. If you don't have Aino, if you don't like to use Aino, ineffa is a second Nod-Krai. So yeah, that's a buff. Also, you actually can. Oh, it's a good idea actually. You know what? Actually, yes, Mirak. You told me that's a great idea. You know what can I do? I can switch ineffa into tenacity and try to do that. Let's do it. Just a second, guys. Just give me a second. Oh yeah, by the way, I like let me level up. You know for what? Just a second. I don't like to do like the multi. I want to do like one single Zen multi. Other than that, just a second. His personal damage with Zhongli instead of ineffa, still good. His personal damage with Zhongli, I can try it. Oh yeah, okay, no problem. Just a second. If you want me to do some, Mirak, if you want me to do some test, let's do it, no problem. You want me to go Zhongli instead of like ineffa, no problem. It's still going to be good.
A walk would be nice.
I'm going to do like this pose, you know which one? Like I can do that triangle, but triangle is super weak. Let's do like this one. No need to do it itself. It's like no. What test? If you don't, no, come on, Mirak. Just like don't say nonsense. Like I do streaming to do some test because I can miss something. Actually, that's a good idea to check Zhongli because not all of the players have ineffa, so it's a good idea actually to check. The only problem is in that case you actually usually apply Aino or do hydro, right? Then apply electro, then try to do swirl. In this case it's also a problem with energy, you know, that's a little bit problem with energy, so Flins needs more than 130, but let's give it a try. Let's check the damage.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then tested you shall be.
Look, a rainbow!
Be silent.
No, it's not. It doesn't apply any electric. And you see, like the problem is when you do that, then switch, he loses that stuff. Just a second. So yeah, we need to do it again, and the problem is like I use xilonen instead of sucrose in overworld. Yeah, you can, but xilonen actually is not so relevant. You know why? Xilonen also only gives you reshred. That's it. You can switch to tenacity, but tenacity is not a great option for xilonen. Just a second. I need some energy.
Close your eyes.
Oh yeah, just a second. Let me check something. Oh yeah, she can do that. Alright, so yeah, let's do. You know what? It's like, it's pointless, by the way. You need like 2 electric. No, it's not pointless. You know which character is actually better than Zhongli? If you ask me, it's Beidou. Because Beidou is a shielder, and Beidou actually, yeah, the only problem with Beidou, she is mostly multi-target. But when it comes to like a shielder, like and a second electro, she might be not a bad option. Yes, she's not a great particle generated character, but yeah, she doesn't generate so much particle, but you can use her. You can use Zhongli instead of sucrose for sustain, but yeah, no, it's not like that. Zhongli instead of sucrose is actually bad. You know why? It's better to lose some energy rather than you losing some rest shredding and like, yeah, elemental mastery. No. Like,
if you insist on putting yourself to the test, then test you shall be.
Ding dong, water bomb! Deploy! Animal test 63.
Observe. Be silent. Close your eyes.
it's still good damage, but again, you see, like, now you lost that. Let's go like, just a second. Just a second. Do you have Nod-Krai craftable? No, I don't have. Like, you know why? I have so many. To be honest, I need to do a lot, and I don't have. So I just like, you know, I spend a lot of like fragile, kind of like to level up about like 10 or something. So I don't want to do that weapon, to be honest. And I have a lot of weapons, but his craftable weapon, if you ask me, it's best 4-star weapon for Flins. So yeah. Do you have like Lanyan build, by the way? TDDS, Vivi said. She will be sustained too. Vivi said TDDS. That is true actually, but the problem is Sucrose is still better than Lanyan. Sucrose is still better than Lanyan. Because Sucrose also can use TDDS. And Sucrose can give you elemental mastery. But in that case you don't need any shield. Okay, let's try to do it. And you can switch to Electro. Just a second. Let's go. Actually, yes, like Mirak. Cloud actually, like you can. Cloud says like you can use Lanyan, and actually that's true. You can go Lanyan. You can go Fischl. Or Cookie. Oh, you have Cookie Shinobu build it.
Don't tell me they did it again.
So yeah, you can do something like that. Just a second. Let me check my Lanyan build. If I'm not mistaken, my Lanyan is builded. I don't touch her. Yes, I just switch this weapon to TDDS. Just a second. And she has... Yeah. Oh, like, it's not a lot of attack, actually. White. Oh my god, Hydro. Okay. Just a second, let me build her real quick. It's energy recharge. She doesn't need energy recharge actually, she needs attack. You know, let's go attack, let's check if... No, that's alright. But if not in FA, you can... Lanyan can be useful. Yeah, that's true. Should be like Fischl, Lanyan, or Cookie Shinobu or Sucrose. No, actually, let's say like that. Cookie Shinobu, or like, why Cookie is good? Because Cookie can heal. Fischl is actually good when you need some damage. So if your Lanyan is good, using Cookie is not a bad idea. Okay, now let's give it a try. And by the way, she gives a shield out of her skill, so yeah, you can actually be... the damage is going to be the same, though.
If you insist on putting yourself
Maybe
to the
slightly
test,
better, we'll see.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Too dark.
That shield is actually terrible.
a crash of color is the spirit's alive.
It's slightly better, but it's not good. You only need like heal when there's Sucrose, no shield. What? Like Cloud, you actually wrong, because you know what's the problem is? Even though Cookie Shinobu healing is not greatest one, unfortunately. And also Cookie has personal problem, because when you use her skill, she consumes like a huge part of his health. Unfortunately, you skip, like you switch to another character, so she cannot heal herself. So use Cookie is good, but yeah, might lead to a problem. Okay, let's give it a try again. Ineffa is actually crazy, not gonna lie. With Ineffa it's so comfortable to play. Oh, I can switch from Jin actually. Let's give her energy recharge. Unfortunately, it's not enough attack. And you know why is that? It's actually because of a weapon. Just a second. Oh. I don't have line. Oh, only 4-star Dori. Dori is not bad. Dori actually can heal, but like Lanyan, you don't have. Yeah. This one increased my attack by a lot. So yeah, because you know why? Actually, shield was extremely weak. Now we're good. Just let's go. Unfortunately, my Lanyan is Constellation 0 because Constellation 2, if I'm not mistaken, makes her shield extremely useful. Okay, let's give it a try again.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then
Lightning shock! Looking for a fight? Ills be gone!
Observe. To dust.
Yeah, this is slightly better if you notice that. It's not a one-shot.
Let them fly! Our bond is strong!
Now let's try Fischl. Where did I wrote? Dori? Ah, you don't only for... Oh, my bad. So yeah, I saw like I had Dori. So yeah, my bad. But yeah, you know why I saw Dori? Because this banner actually has Dori in it. That's why. It has Dori in it. By the way, you can use Dori because she is a healer. Not a bad healer, by the way. That's why I saw the Dori. My bad. Her shield not that strong, but Flins have short rotation. No, it's not okay. You know what's the problem? It's no. It's not like that. No. Oh, the problem with Anyan. She has 16 seconds cooldown and shield duration 12. So you actually can like miss that, you know, when you do that. Like you need to wait a little bit. That's a problem. And also like, let's say like that, without Constellation 2, her shield is actually not so strong. Unfortunately. You need that Constellation, I mean second one, that makes her shield extremely better. Like way better. But anyway, let's try with Fischl. I think Fischl would be better, because Fischl has personal damage, and also my cookie builded some, like not correctly. With that, it's better to use like Tenacity on cookie, but not any other set.
Behold, the
I have enough for guaranteed Flins, or I skipped for Nefer. I didn't fully build kinich yet. Let's say like that. If you ask me, Nefer or Flins, since you don't have ineffa and have Lauma, I would say go for Nefer. Don't get me wrong, because ineffa is actually good. Also, don't forget about future characters. So let's say like that. If you go for Flins now, you will have two not completed teams. One with Lauma, another one with Flins. Even though you still can get some damage out of Flins. Without ineffa, he's still okay. You can use, like, yeah, you can use Lanyan, you can use Beidou. Beidou is not a bad option, you know. You can like use Zhongli in that case, or any other character. Let's say not Zhongli, because Beidou is a shielder. Let's say like, I don't know, like not, of course not xilonen. Yeah, it's better to use someone with Viviset, because you know why? Like Sucrose is actually a great option. Let's say like that. But if you ask me, go for wait for Nefer. By the way, don't forget, guys, about special program. We're going to get special program next week on Friday. So it's like not like it's only a week to wait.
Insist on putting yourself to the test.
Up and away!
Close your eyes. Be silent. Observe.
You see, like, it's the best what I did so far. Actually, I can do better. Just a second. Let me... They made Durin weapon kit based on like need to Hexenzirkel. Yeah, that's true. It's still like, yeah, like a Cloud. It's still questionable, but most likely they will do that thing, you know? So yeah, he definitely will rely on Hexenzirkel character so bad. So yeah, that's crazy actually. And by the way, you know what? So far, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have any Hexenzirkel character. It's going to be Alice, it's going to be Nicole, and maybe someone else. So yeah, you need to wait for future. Maybe they will add someone, you know, who knows. After stream next Friday, Nefer kit won't change, right? Oh, let's say, usually it's like that. Usually, let's say like that. Characters kit stay the same when they add the character's birthday to the calendar. After that, you actually can say like 99% that the kit is going to be the same. Like after adding the character's birthday to the calendar. And most likely, yes, after the... Actually, it should be like even early. Let's say like that. They should add Nefer to the calendars. It's maybe next week. So yeah, but after the stream, definitely, yeah. They usually don't change any kit after the stream. Alright, so yeah, we're close to kill that enemy pretty fast. Just a second. But you know what? Actually, it's not bad. With ineffa, etc., something like that. Because if you know, like you can use Arlecchino with her signature. With her signature, Arlecchino, Bennett, Xilonen, and Citlali with Reshred and TDDs. And sometimes she cannot like kill that enemy so fast. This one is actually crazy. Yes, with the 5-star weapon though. What we can do? The only thing you can do, it's like switch these artifacts to the tenacity, and that definitely will be helpful for Flins personal damage, you know? And yeah, that's the only option. Let's try it again, last time. Just keep that in mind, with craftable weapon damage will be lower, because like that Jade Spear is better. Also something, yeah. Doing good, not only in Arlecchino Overload. About that, you know what? He is good, but there's a problem. There's a catch. He needs Hexenzirkel character to be even more better, and that's a problem. Because like if you use only one Durin, looks like Xianling might be better, because you know what's the problem is? Just a second. He gives 15% rash rate, right? Just a second. No. Oh yeah, my bad. It's Constellation. I always mess up with that. So yeah, this one. No, not this one. Yeah, this one. You see that? Opponent hits by go-by attacks have their pyro rash rate reduced by exactly the same 15% for 6 seconds. The point is, yes, Durin definitely will be better than Xianling, because as I heard, like let's say according to the leaks, he will get some like huge AoE and a little bit low AoE, you know? Let's say like he most likely will replace Xianling, but he will not give you something special, you know? Let's say like that. Yes, maybe more reliable application, maybe more reliable rash shredding, you know? But again, you still can use Xianling, and that's a problem. Did you see that Durin wave and melt damaging? Yes, Cloud. I read all of the stuff. Like, yeah, that like it's only increased when you have 2 Hexenzirkel characters on your team, 2 or more.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test,
Odds reveal. Closing in.
Be silent. Observe to dust. Night falls.
Yeah, it's close to that. Unfortunately, yes, not enough. Yes, not enough shield to kill the enemy. But again, you got the point. You still like, yeah, I would say like Mirak, if you ask me, I would say, yeah, you still can go for Flins, but with Nefer he is way better, way more comfortable to play. She's not. Hexenzirkel, what? Arlecchino, one of the characters. If I'm no, Arlecchino. No, Arlecchino is not, unfortunately. If I'm not mistaken, we don't have any Hexenzirkel character at the moment. Like, it's going to be Alice, and it's going to be Nicole in the future. So we'll see. Can you try the same with ineffa? In one rotation? Oh yeah, I can. Just a second. Yes, just a second. Like it's the same team, but only switch to... Yes, just a second. Should I switch like... Yeah, just a second. Ineffa has personal damage.
Warm-up complete.
And also ineffa can use her burst, which increase elemental mass. Like let's say like that, guys. Ineffa is not only application and shield. If you know, ineffa, when you use her burst, she gives you elemental mastery. Just a second. Yeah, this one. Elemental mastery by 6% of ineffa attack for 20 seconds. It's actually huge buff, and 20 seconds, it's huge. You know why? You don't need to use it every rotation, literally. You know? Or low AoE with a huge... Yeah, something like that. Mirak. But again, like let's say like that, if I'm not mistaken, we don't have any Hexenzirkel characters at the moment, so we need to wait. Most likely Flins is going to be useful, slightly better than, not slightly, of course he is going to be a 5-star, but again, keep that in mind that Shanling has the same stuff, which is like 50% rush rate. I hope they will do some buff to Flins, like not 15 but 20 maybe, you know, something like that. We'll see. It's Goba. Again, he's not moving at all. Okay, let's try this one.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then test it.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Up and away!
Close your eyes. Observe. To dust. Close your eyes.
Yeah, if you notice that, like ineffa, like it's, you know why? So you see that elemental mastery. Like, Flins needs elemental mastery a lot. And by the way, guys, if you ask me, if you can give him enough attack by just giving, like, let's say like that, if your flower, your feather, your goblet, or like, yeah, and circle gives you enough attack, I would say going for elemental mastery, it's not a bad idea, actually. Because elemental mastery is a huge buff for Flins. Like, he scales on attack, but EM is huge, you know? And it's 20 seconds, like you see, like... Cloud, no vortex, like we have Hexenzirkel characters, Mona, Albedo. Albedo, if I'm not mistaken, he is not Hexenzirkel. I don't know about Mona. Mona is a witch, that is true, it's possible. But if I'm not mistaken, Albedo is not a Hexenzirkel character. My Flins EM reach 9, for real? That's crazy, actually. So will you pull Nefer? About me, I don't know. Most likely, you know what? Let's say like that. I have enough to try my 50-50 because I have Lauma, but I don't know exactly. We'll see. In any case, to be honest, you know what's... if you remember what I mentioned, like about like what's the difference between Nefer and Flins? When you use their premium teams, Nefer and Flins should be the same. I mean, in terms of DPS, they should be close to each other. But Flint's personal damage is slightly higher because he gets a lot of stuff out of like Nascent, Ascendant stuff. He has pretty good multipliers. When it comes to Nefer though, Lauma is so broken, you know? Now Lauma gives you so much. So I would say, in my opinion, Nefer will be like, Nefer's personal damage will be lower. Because Lauma can do rash shredding by using her burst. On top of that, Oh, my bad. Using her whole skill. On top of that, when you use her burst, she gives you like pretty good buff. You know, it's a crazy buff. And if you ask me, like, yeah, it's worth crowning both of them. Because, yeah, see the damage. It's increased. So, yeah. Because, like, Lauma in general better than ineffa when it comes to buff. I don't know how, what? Use EM, Sand, Goblet and give support, Noblesse and Tenacity. That is true. Like, not Noblesse, actually. Oh, yeah. Not Noblesse, you know why? Noblesse, it's a little bit specific set.
Updated.
It's better to use Tenacity, but it depends on the character you use. Let's say like that. It depends on, yes, if you use like, I don't know, Mona, yes. If you use Furina, then better to use Tenacity or like Tenacity, or because let's say like that, using burst with, it's better to use Tenacity on a 4-star character. Why? Because you will not lose the time on that animation. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So yeah, using sometimes using like Noblesse on a 5-star character, it might be a waste, you know. Using Tenacity on 5-star is way more flexible, I would say, you know, way more, you know, yeah, like, you know why? Because of animation time. Okay, so yeah, if you notice, so yeah, like ineffa actually like gives you a lot. Let's try the same, but without ineffa's burst, you know? Just like, let's give it a try, because that 160 elemental mastery gives us a huge buff. Just a second. Oh yeah. Yeah, that I wanted Flins, since his personal damage is better than, yeah, his personal damage is better, but you know what, keep that in mind, like to do like more comfortable game, ineffa is must have. And ineffa, when it comes to teams, actually, ineffa is even, let's say like that, ineffa is more flexible in my opinion than Lauma. Ineffa can be used in Overwave with Arlecchino, ineffa can be used with Nuvolet. Ineffa can be used with a lot of characters. When it comes to Lauma though, yes, you can use Lauma with Nuvolet, that is true, it's actually not bad because she has like Hydro Reshet. But for other characters it's mostly like Bloom, you know? So yeah. But again, if you ask me, go for Nefer. And you know why is that? If you don't care about Stygian Onslaught at all, go for Nefer. Because you have Lauma.
If you insist on putting yourself to the test, then tested you shall be.
Look, a rainbow! Closing in.
Be silent. The long sweet
That's
fear the dark.
yeah, like you know why it happens actually when you use actually let's say like that. If you're free to play, you don't have his signature. It's better to skip his burst, even though his burst like actually does a lot of damage. It's better to use mini burst. But yeah, as you notice, even without ineffa's burst, with that elemental mastery buff, he's still doing pretty well. Alright, so yeah, let's do one more domain. After that, let's do Stygian, and let's do the temples I have, guys. At the moment, I need to rebuild my Flins a little bit, or, you know what I do? Actually, Mirak told me a great idea about, like, switching my ineffa from 2-piece to tenacity. It's actually a good idea. Lauma with Sino, Nilo, Nuvolet, Mualani, Alhatem, Kinich, and other Virgin teams. About Virgin teams, you just need to wait for, you know what's the point is? Virgin teams need some shielder. Maybe Alice in the future can be that character, but at the moment we don't have. Durin is not going to be a shielder, you know? He's not going to be a healer, he's not going to be a shielder, so yeah.
Installation chamber deployed.
Don't claw! Up and away!
Observe. Close your eyes.
Actually, Lauma is not so bad. Just a second, guys. Sorry guys, I'm back. Yeah, that's a one of like, that's why I wanted Flins. His personal damage, yeah. Lauma with, sorry, it's like not 900. It's like, okay, like yeah, it's some in combat. Yeah, that's true. Like let's say like that. 671 is more like something reasonable number because 900 it's a lot. But you know what? Just a second. I have actually like pretty good elemental mastery. Like what? Oh yeah, it's about buff. Just a second. Let's. Yeah, I was crazy. What? Like, how is that possible? It's buff. Let's buff. It's like TOM, TDS buff. TDDS buff. Yeah. It should be low. Yeah, it's just a little bit low. But it's huge elemental mass. You know what? Let's give it a try. I mean, it's a little bit low energy recharge, but I was in ineffa. You know what? Let's try Stygian. Try Flins with elemental mass. Yeah. I learned. Yeah. I was about to do that. After that, I will switch ineffa to tenacity. But yeah, guys, I'm going to do like this one. You know why? Because using Flins, premium team against any bosses in this game in overworld, it's actually like, yeah, he's just destroying them. All right, so yeah. Oh yeah, I choose like wrong team. By the way, like, Deathmatch good for attack? Yes and no. You know why? Deathmatch is good. He gives a lot of attack. But the problem with Deathmatch, you can overcap his crit rate. It's first. On the other hand, Deathmatch has like extremely low base attack. And that's a problem, you know? So yeah. Let's say like that, in terms of damage, a craftable R1, in my opinion, if I'm not mistaken, is better than this one. It's better to go for craftable. No one. What? We'll use Silken Moon. Okay, let's give it. Okay.
Use the force authorized. I warn you!
Stand clear! Animal test!
Observe.
It's going to be a little bit low energy recharge.
To dust. Be silent. To dust.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Stand clear!
Observe. Fear the dark. Be silent.
Yoo-hoo! Yeah, absorption test.
Let me try it again. Just a second. I don't think that like it's a good idea actually to use.
Use the force, Opera. I warn you.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent.
Installation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
Animal test 63.
Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust. Close your eyes. Night falls.
Shower new trick.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Absorption test.
No, its damage is low, but yeah, let's give it a try anyway.
Be silent. To dust.
Installation chamber deployed.
Animal test 63.
Close your eyes. Observe. Be silent.
Strike a pose.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Night falls. To dust.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Observe. Be silent. Fear the dark.
Absorption test.
Night falls. Nightfall.
It was close. It's not bad. Actually, it's kind of the same, you know? Oh, let's say I didn't expect that, but it's kind of the same using attack. But yeah, with attack, since I have a little bit more energy recharge, it's more comfortable to play, you know? It's way more comfortable to play. So I will skip back. Yeah, it has like slightly better. Okay guys, so yeah, time to do that multi. Damage is too low, you were like hitting... So yeah, before, yeah. For real, 351, that's actually good damage. Oh yeah, like before, yeah, damage is like slightly low. Yeah, with attack is better, that is true. With like this build is better. Okay, let's choose a place. You asked me to do like the multi within cemetery, right? Okay, let's go like gambling time. Yeah, kinda. I have like couple. And also, you know what? He has hidden. Just a sec. Let me find the place. Oh yeah. You see that? Damn, that's crazy actually. Damn, well, that's cool. Not gonna lie. That's stylish actually, he has, it's crazy. Oh, you didn't know? Oh yeah, actually he has a lot of stuff. I will do the videos by the way about that, no, if you don't mind. Yeah, I will do the video about that as well. He also has something else. You know which one? His charge attack has a crazy sound. And I will compare like Japanese sound and English voice. Japanese is better in my opinion, but yeah, it's cool. And also like plunge damage. Yeah, it's actually like, yeah, they made it him like pretty, like, not gonna lie. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's a small details, but that's cool. And also, unfortunately, Yeah, you cannot grab this stuff, even though it's like kind of like crystal cores. Okay, so yeah, let's do some gameplay. Let me increase the voice. Just a second. I will turn off microphone for a short period of time. By the way, there's a like lantern for like across the map. Oh yeah, by the way, he has another stuff. You know which one? Let me show you before doing. He has enemies indicator. I will do the video as well. You know what is that? When you approach enemies, for example, you see his lantern. Just a second. You see his lantern? It's kind of like it doesn't have any color. But when you approach the enemy, before enemy spot you, this lantern. Just a second. You see that? Yeah, it's better to show like in other place. Just a second. Lightkeeper across the map, can he interact with it? What? By the way, there's a lantern. Oh yeah, I don't know about that, maybe. So yeah, let me show you something. Before enemies spot you, this lantern... Oh my god, come on. You see that? Yeah, again. Just a second. He turns into red, but yeah, you should be on a pretty normal distance. Just a second. You don't need to approach, so... Unfortunately, the gap is actually small. Come on. Huh? Okay, it most likely it's because of, you know why? It works only on wild hunters. What? Bro, are you enemy? Oh, come on. No. Just a second, just a second, guys. Yeah, low like. Is that rare haired glowing red? No, it's not rare haired. Come on. No. Just a second. We have some. Yeah. Maybe it works only with wild hunters. It's possible. Just a second. Most likely it's only like, no, it works like on any, no, it works on any enemy, but yeah, you know what the point is? No, it's not like that. It works on any enemies, but only white hunters, like,
the march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the dark.
You can spot them. No, okay, like my bad. In any case, so yeah, it works on any enemy. Like, it turns red. Alright, so let's choose the place. No, it works on enemies. That's true. Like, yeah, Cloud. That is true. Oh. Where was that spot? Yeah, that's it. And that's crazy, actually. I will do the video about that. This actually looks crazy. Yeah, most likely, yes. He can interact with that lantern on the map. Okay. Yeah, finally some Chichi, you know? That's crazy, actually. Okay, at least one Toma. Yeah, would be nice to get something better, because last time... Just a second. Let me check what was the last time. Oh yeah, that was a weapon. Because of that, it's like next one is going to be a character. That's alright. Unfortunately, I got like a lot of like Amos bows. So yeah, let's do something. Just a second. My Chichi is Constellation. Toma is Constellation 4. And by the way, that's crazy because Constellation 4 gives you energy. In that case, now it's not a bad idea to build him. I will take it. Yeah, it would be nice to get Constellation 2. Close to Constellation, yes, it's close to Constellation 6. Okay, so yeah, what we're gonna do now, so yeah, we actually, like literally, have nothing to do. Yeah, let's do some books. Maybe. And some, yeah, what I wanna do, I want to try ineffa on tenacity and try to beat that enemy. By the way, Lanyan is not bad, Cloud. That is true. Like, let's say like that. Sucrose and Lanyan. Lanyan is actually pretty good. You know what's the point is? I will try Lanyan maybe instead of like ineffa, instead of Sucrose.
Being done. Simplify.
Observe. Be silent.
Not gonna lie, it's actually pretty good. I like Freminute a lot. I tried to build him too, but like too weak. Don't like, yeah, no, actually Freminute is not bad. Just keep that in mind. Oh, gold, that's nice. Freminute is kinda like 4-star physical damage. You know, 4-star Eula. So because of that, you need to build him like not a cryo damage, but mostly physical damage. Keep that in mind. He's a physical damage, as I know. You don't need to use Lanyan. You have ineffa for no. You like, yeah, it's not because of that. Just like just for a test. Fremont is not that bad. I built him cause I got, yeah, that is true. DPS Chichi, yes, maybe Miraka in the future. Okay, let's try Lanyan. Yeah, that is true, but yeah, let's give it a try, you know? Okay, let's try this thing. Just a test.
Use the force authorized. I warn you!
Up and away!
Close your eyes. Observe. Fear the dark. Be silent.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Simplify.
Observe. Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Yoo-hoo!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Up and away!
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Observe. To dust.
Ultimatum protocol.
Simplify.
Be silent. Observe. Fear the dark. Be silent. Night falls.
Shower me with praise!
Defensive mode engaged.
Up and away!
Close your eyes.
I warn you! Looks like silence is here!
To dust.
Preparing for dust sequence closing in.
Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Observe.
Ultimatum protocol.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Yeah, that is true. Actually, like, yeah, for let's say like that, for Overworld, it's actually not that bad. But yeah, when you play in Stygian, yeah, she's not so great, unfortunately. I built Furina just for him. Furina is like, you need to build Furina anyway. Thinking about like Furina last time, I won like any 50-50. Wasn't Furina for real? That's crazy actually. Furina and Rio. About my 50-50, actually yes, it's in that case you should get by the way that how they call it, radiance, right? By the vortex, why don't you use Flins burst at the start of the rotation? Flins burst at the start of the rotation, because like, you mean like not mini burst but full burst? You know why? Actually it's not a bad idea. When it's ready, use that burst. What the problem is, my energy recharge is not so high. I lose my let's say like that, you know, rotation is going, it went so bad. I will try to do that, no problem. Let me first rebuild my, like, yeah, my ineffa with, just a second. Maybe next 5 stars are guaranteed. Yeah, I hope so. Like, but yeah, it's like radiance. You know how they call it. Okay, let's go like. Let me switch my ineffa with TOM, and let's give it a try. So yeah, just a second. Even though this one is good. It's HP. $72, $34, $133. It's actually enough, I would say. You know, let's give it a try. Oh, it's not enough attacks though. Unfortunately, it's not enough attack. Oh my god. I will keep it. I will keep it. Let's give it a try. At least, like, maybe like next 5 stars on the club. At least I'd got Aino. Yeah, about Aino, by the way, she's not bad. You know why? At the moment, but yeah, keep that in mind about Aino, guys. So most likely Aino will be replaced by Columbina, and Sucrose, by the way, will be replaced by Jahoda. Like I mentioned that, most likely Jahoda will be way more flexible and valuable for Flins and Lauma.
Use the force authorized.
Installation chamber.
Animal test 6308.
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes to dust.
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
Animal test 63.
Be silent. Observe. The night cometh. Be silent.
Annihilation mode.
Absorption test.
Close your eyes. Be silent.
Yeah, that's why I don't use that burst.
Night falls. Observe.
You see, that's why I don't use that burst. It's actually not a great idea to use
Be
it.
silent. To dust.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Strike a pose.
You see, that's a problem. That's why I don't use that burst like Cloud. It's better to use, like, let me show you what I do.
Use the force authorized. I warn you!
Stand clear.
Looks like violence in here!
Night falls. Observe. To dust.
Ultimatum protocol. Installation chamber.
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes.
Animal test 60 clear.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Be silent. To dust.
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence.
Stand clear.
Observe. To dust. Be silent. Night falls.
Strike a pose.
Installation chamber.
Absorption test.
Observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Observe. To dust.
Preparing for dust up. Cleanup sequence in
Animal test 60 clear.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe.
Actually, it's not. Why Furina with Flins? What? Why Furina with Flins? Because, let's say like that. I have two Nod-Krai characters, and I used my Aino with like this team. And I don't want to touch this team actually. Yeah, actually, like, it's not a great idea. Like, to use tenacity, because you know what's the problem is? Oh, ineffa's personal damage is actually so good. Oh, not remove, come on. Equip. Switch. HP. Just a second, let me go back to my build. Furina is not a bad option. Even though, like with ineffa, if you have ineffa or any other shielder, Furina is not a bad option. You know why? Because she has pretty long skill duration, so you can use double Flins, double skill, you know, and 4 mini burst. So because of that, like, it's not a great option maybe. Like, Aino is better, but you need a couple of constellation on Aino, you know. Without constellations, it's actually not so great, unfortunately. And let's switch this one. Yeah, that's what that. Yeah, that's her build. Unfortunately, not so much energy recharge. But yeah, let's give it a try one more time. I think Zhongli instead of Furina. No. What? Zhongli instead of why? Iraq. Zhongli without without Furina, you cannot do lunar like electrocharge. Or you need Hydra. Without, yeah, as a problem is you need some Hydra.
Use the force off.
Installation chamber.
Stand clear.
Be silent. Observe. Fear the dark. Close your eyes to dust.
Ultimatum protocol. Cleanup sequence.
Animal test 63.
Be silent to dust.
Installation chamber.
Absorption test.
Observe to dust. Be silent.
Preparing for dust up.
Observe to dust. Be silent. Observe. Do you fear the dark?
Strike a pose.
Cleanup sequence.
Stand clear. Enhanced animal model.
Close your eyes to dust. Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark?
Ultimatum protocol. Installation chamber.
Absorption test.
Observe. Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Observe. Night falls.
Defensive mode engaged. Preparing for dust up.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Yeah, I messed up with that question. Okay, yeah, let me show you what I do actually. Maybe I need some sleep. No, that's okay. That's okay. Oh my bad. That's okay. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? What looks you got? Yes, Yoni. Yesterday on a stream, I got Flins. I already built him. Like not yesterday. Like it's the last stream. I was lucky enough. It was. By the way, I made a video about that, so yeah, you can check it. Unfortunately, no Aino whatsoever. So yeah, that's again, that's my curse actually. 4-star characters, it's so bad. I mean, it was the same with Cookie. And now it's like the same with Aino. And by the way, Yoni, you like yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, you asked me about... But I got Chichi, by the way, so yeah. Now, like, I use, like, standards, so yeah, I got Chichi, so yeah. Like, you know, you can dodge Chichi. You asked me about... Imaginarum Sede. Yes, I was managed to clear it. If you asked me, like, it was difficult or something, it actually wasn't so difficult, you know why? If you know, like, I usually, like, use bad characters at the beginning. So yeah, it wasn't so difficult for me. What looks like? Do you like Flins? Do you recommend him? What looks beefing with a 4-star? About Flins, yes, let's say like that, Yoni. If you have ineffa, go for Flins. Because let me show you, like, just like cup. Oh yeah, let's do like this one. As you know, guys, this one is super annoying. If you have ineffa, go for Flins. It's not a bad idea. Let me show you the damage. So yeah, let me go like Sucrose. You know why? Like, I assume that you will go for Columbina. Columbina will replace Aino. I assume that you maybe will get Jahoda, at least one constellation. Jahoda, most likely Jahoda at constellation 2 will be better than Sucrose at constellation 6. Or at least close to Sucrose. Keep that in mind. And Jahoda at the same time will be Nod-Krai character, you know? So yeah, Jahoda, just keep that in mind, will replace Sucrose. So if her constellation 2 will be better than Sucrose, then yeah, you know? If you're serious about Stygian, then it's... So yeah. The thing is, like, it's accidentally got Mona at 20 PD, so now I'm guaranteed, and I was thinking of going for Nefer. About that, Nefer or Flins, let's say my opinion, like Flins has like high, actually pretty decent high personal damage when you compare with Nefer. You know why? Because if you compare ineffa's supportive abilities and Lauma's supportive abilities, Lauma is way more better. Lauma can rush red, Lauma increase bloom damage, Lauma increase like literally everything. Lauma also is helpful to create that verdant dews, you know? So yeah, she's crazy for Nefer. It means Nefer's damage, personal damage, will be slightly lower than Flint's personal damage. Because Flint actually can be used with literally any characters, even without ineffa, he is okay. With ineffa, he is way more better, you know? He needs elemental mastery, that's it. Yeah, the thing is I accidentally... About Mona... Oh, by the way, Mirak, you got Mona as well. And you know what? Actually, Mona's Constellation 1, that I'm not kidding or something, but yeah. Mona has a couple of great constellations. Constellation 1 is actually good, because it's increased lunar damage as well. You can use Mona. By the way, that's why we use Mona against that crap, because of that. And also, if you have Constellation 4, it gives you additional crit rate. She's actually not a bad supportive character. I don't know what to do. I don't want to get them boss because I want to save for future characters as well. About future characters, in that case, just skip Flint, go for Nefer. Or go for Flint, skip Nefer. Either of them. The point is, Nefer is going to rely on Dendro, on specific Dendro and Hydro characters more than Flint's. Because Nefer needs Lauma on her team, and Nefer needs Hydro. By the way, it doesn't matter which Hydro. Another problem is you need to use... Yes, she gets some resistance to interruption, I mean Nefer, and actually that resistance to interruption has pretty high multiplier. It's higher than Shinchu's multiplier, if I'm not mistaken. But the point is, it doesn't matter which Hydro you're going to use. You need, if I'm not mistaken, kinda like meat applications Hydro, you know? So yeah, you don't need slow one like Furina, and you don't need so fast like Yelan and Shinchu. You know, like let's say like that, like the character like Kokomi is good, if I'm not mistaken, but you need a healer. The problem with Lauma Nefer team, it's like you don't have shielder, you need a healer on that team. When you place ineffa is a shielder, so you can use the team like this. Just a second, let me show you. By the way, it's not a bad team, like this one.
I have
As you know, like
for this journey.
Furina's burst doesn't matter, like is that damage bonus? Yeah, it's not applicable for Flint at all. You cannot use that anyway, so you can go like this team. And I don't play a lot anymore, so I want to save. In that case, like Yoni, if you don't play the game a lot, if you don't care about like Stygian Onslaught, just skip Flint. Let's say like that, most likely Nefer is going to be slightly more fun to play. Why? Flames rely on skill and mini bursts a lot, and it has cooldown. When it comes to Nefer, Nefer will get like 2 charge attacks. You know, like 2 of this. Like she will get something like that as well. Let's say like that. She is going to be kinda like Navia, but not Navia, you know? So yeah, most likely she will going to be like quick swapped character. You can use her as a quick swap. I assume that. Flins it's not like that. You need to keep Flins on field, use his skill, mini burst after that swap. Because if you swap between that skill and mini burst, you will lose a lot of time. You know, something like that. Nefer, in my opinion, in terms of like combat system, will be slightly flexible. How good Flins compared to Verisa? Yeah. Oh, by the way, about that, when it comes to Verisa Flins, I have both. Let's check. You know what? Let's do the same team. The problem is, like, Verisa is mostly, like, yeah, as you know, Verisa is not electrocharge. She is overloaded. And if you have Constellation 6 Chevrus and Constellation 6 Janssen, they actually even, maybe Verisa is slightly, maybe better, just a little bit, because you know why? Actually, Verisa is crazy character, because yes, she doesn't have that burst, but she's slightly flexible, and also like again, it's about like Constellation 6, Chevreuse, and Ineffa, but and Ineffa and Janssen, my bad, and Janssen of course. Now, how good is Flynn? So yeah, I'll skip him. I'll go for Nefer and continue. So yeah, that is like, let's say like that. If you feel like, oh, it's like, let me show you just like how it works.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Animal test 6308. Observe.
Be silent. Observe. Be silent. Night falls.
It's overworld boss, so because of that, it's actually like, yeah, he's crazy. And by the way, because of shield, Ineffa has actually extremely great shield. You see, like, shield is gone right now. Let me do like Stygian Onslaught. I remember like I wanted Verisa so bad. I played her trail every day, but I didn't end up skipping. I did let's say like that. Verisa and like they are different. You know why? Verisa has its own, like, you can compare Verisa and Flins, but it's not correct. Why? Verisa is overloaded. You know, you can compare Verisa with Arlecchino overloaded teams. You know, Flins is mostly lunar charge. We can do the test though. You know what? Let's do the test. Just a second. I still like Verisa because, you know why? Verisa has plunge attacks, and because of that, she is unique, you know, when it comes to like that damage. Also, she deals with a shield pretty well. Okay. Let's try the same thing, but keep that in mind. It's going to be lunar again. But it's not going to be so well, right? Let's give it a try anyway.
Will there be enough food?
Yeah, the same build. It's my weapon. But yeah, don't forget about that like mark, because you know why? Yeah, it's because of Seasonal IT, Imaginarum City.
Insulation chamber deployed. Annihilation mode.
If you see like Ineffa does better than Flins, you know why? That's what, because Ineffa doesn't have, oh my bad, Ineffa. Verisa does better than Flins, you know why? Because if you do with Verisa, you actually can do it literally non-stop. That skill, you know? And her damage is pretty cool, not gonna lie. That's why I still like that Verisa. Verisa is crazy character. Yeah, and she can dodge by using that attacks, you know? So she's still cool, not gonna lie. Like, if you say that, oh, it was a bad mistake to go for Verisa, no, it's not. Verisa is good. And by the way, like, yeah, her signature set, not her signature weapon, by the way. Ratio kinda okay, not the greatest one, you know? So yeah, not so much energy recharge. And by the way, it's not the best team comp for her. It's better to use Overloaded. Unfortunately, this boss, yeah, he doesn't like Overloaded a lot. So yeah, you will lose some damage. With Electrocharge with xilonen, Furina, Janssen, not bad. Yeah, that's true, actually. I'll skip him. What, can you test your Electrocharge Flins with Overloaded Verisa? Oh, yes, I can, but you know what's the problem is? I already did that with Flins, let's do it Overloaded. The problem with Overloaded, my Chevreuse and Janssen at lower constellation, so I can't do that like completely, you know. Anyway, let's do it.
Let's Let's get started.
It's slightly different rotation, so you need to do like something like that. You need to use like apply electro, Bennett, overloaded, then use Chevreuse, hold. After that Eons and then switch. Okay, let's do it. Oh, by the way, guys, don't forget about the code. 10k primogems, not a lot, but again, it's something. Also, I have Constellation, which is like, yes, like, oh, Constellation 6, it's actually crazy. Yeah, 10k primogems, like, yeah, I usually use all of the codes.
Controlled breathing. Let's. Smash down.
I messed up with rotation, but it's still faster than Flins. You know, like, yeah, I didn't get like all of that. Let's do it again. Just a second. Let's do it again. Per rerun, maybe in 6.2 unit. Which one? Oh, you mean Chevreuse? I don't know. I hope they will give us Chevreuse and Eonson. You know, you remember like Virissa's banner? Virissa's banner was one of the best banner. It was Chevreuse, it was Eonson, it was Gaming and Virissa. Unfortunately, my wishing for Virissa was so bad. I got Tignari and after that I immediately got Virissa. So yeah, no Eonson. Yeah, I got Eonson after that. So yeah, let's do it again.
Dreamwork. Hands where I can see them. On my mark, it's justice o'clock. Yeah! Yeah! Hi! Yeah! Headbutt! Hi!
Yeah, you see that? Like, even with that, like, without Constellation 6, she deals, like, slightly more than, like, Flins. So yeah, don't... Virissa is actually a crazy character. The problem is, she is not lunar. So yeah, like, but she's good, not gonna lie. Or if you compare with Flins, you know, Flins has pretty flexible rotations because you can use only his skill and mini burst, you can use his big burst, you can use literally everything, you know. I wouldn't Virissa so bad, her playstyle, so yes, her playstyle is good. And by the way, if you notice that, the damage is actually cool. Not gonna lie, damage is cool. You, by the way, can use double DPS with, oh, like, by the way, let me check something. Oh, you see, I use, like, actually, if I use Cinder City, damage would be higher. I use, unfortunately, I forgot to switch that. If I switch to Cinder City, damage would be higher. And again, my Chevreuse Constellation 2, Eonson Constellation 2, and Bennett, yeah. Bennett with a 5-star weapon, that is true. But again, it's kinda like, yeah. Virissa is good. Like what? Vortex, by the way, is your world explode? No, it's not Cloud. Let me show you why. You know, I decided to keep some. So yeah. All of the new, like, old regions, it's like 100. Like, this Natlan is 100. This one is 84. I will keep it. And this one is kind of like 60, 60, and like, yeah, 60. I still keep it. So yeah. You know why? I keep something to do because it's like super boring. Time to time, it's super boring. And by the way, guys, again, don't forget about like a next, like a special program on next Friday. We don't have Flint's best team out yet. Columbina, yeah, that is true. Jahoda, yeah, that is true. Like, yeah, like, let's say like that. But keep that in mind. Columbina is not only for Flins. Columbina is also for Nefer as well. So if you go for Nefer, Columbina definitely will be helpful for Nefer as well. Just keep that in mind. Most likely, not so much like for Flins, as for Flins, but definitely better than Aino. Oh, for real? Yeah, not so much, unfortunately. Oh yeah, it's trash. It's trash anyway. So yeah, like this team is good. If you have Chevreuse Constellation, you know why? Because Chevreuse has only like one constellation. It's only constellation 6, that's it. It's either no like Chevreuse or like constellation, because like you get like 60% damage. It's additive if I'm not mistaken, but despite that it's crazy damage, and also it's increase your pyro damage and electro damage, you know. That's a great character, and if you get at least constellation, yeah, you don't need so much. Yeah, constellation 2 is more than enough, yeah, but 6 is completely different level, by the way. Where you start with 2 charge attacks and switch to support. Like, by the way, there is a trick with Verisa. Oh, I did know that. I will check that, Mirak. Thank you very much. I usually, you know, the problem is, even though I went for Verisa, unfortunately I don't have her premium team. Why, by the way, why Verisa is so good? Verisa can be used, like, let's say like that. When it comes to Flins, yes, Flins is okay. Yes, Flins can be used as well. But Verisa's premium team, you see, like, it's only 4-star characters. That's it. So it's not a 5 stars at all. You also can use Widzev on her. So yeah, she's pretty flexible when it comes to team comms, when it comes to end damage is good. Vortex, if you had the perfect support for boss, but you could only pick one for your account, who do you have, Flins on Verisa? It's difficult to say, you know why? Because they both use different archetypes. Let's say like that. Or since we are, let's say like that, for future definitely Flins, but in general maybe Verisa. I can explain you why. Because even though Verisa is like the best team comp for Verisa is overloaded, Verisa can still be played in lunar charge, you know? Verisa can use Shinyon. As you know, Flins cannot plunging. Like, yeah, like, you know that, guys, right? Just a second, let me show you. When you use his skill...
Happy.
So yeah, like, now, let me show you. So yeah, now... just a second. Yeah, he can plunge when he doesn't use his skill. Oh my god, let's like stairs, where are stairs? You see, like, yeah, after using his skill, he can't plunge at all. So yeah, just keep that in mind, and that's a problem. I mean, like, in that case, Verisa is way more flexible, because Verisa can be used in electrocharge, definitely. Verisa can be used in overloaded. She is actually pretty good in that. But Flins, mostly it's lunar charge, that's it. He cannot be used in overloaded, only against Tulpa. He cannot be used in any other archetype. So I would say Verisa, if you ask me. Why not boss Yoni? But Constellation Yasun and Constellation is OP for... Yeah, that is true. It's extremely OP, that is true. By the way, I got Chevreuse. Oh, congrats, Cloud, congrats. Like, you know, like, I want that Constellation 6 Chevreuse so bad, but unfortunately, yes, it's a dream. At least for... Hey, Mishra, how are you doing? Vortex, you didn't go for... Vortex, you didn't go for Verisa. You got her trying to get Chevreuse Janssen. Oh, yeah, that is true. But, you know, like, let's say like that. I also did the same for Flins. I was about to spend my 50-50, you know, and see what happens. So, yeah. Oh, he has a different plunge sound effect. Yeah. By the way, you know what? His plunge effect and also his charge. I will do the video tomorrow, by the way. You see that sounds? That's crazy, actually. That's extremely crazy. Yes, when it comes to plunge, it's way more stylish than any other characters we have. But you know what? only because of that, going for
Warm-up complete.
yeah, no sounds whatsoever. It's completely different. Unfortunately, yes. Like, and this charge attack, it's just crazy. I think Verisa can be used with Flins as well in a single team. Verisa and Flins in the single team. I mean, you know, no, you can't. You know why? Because Flins has short rotation. So because of that, you cannot use Flins with Verisa. Let's say like that. When you use Flins, when you finish with Flins, you switch to your supportive characters, use all the stuff, then switch to Flins again and do like skill and burst and mini burst again. So because of that, there's no time for Verisa. You can try to do it, but I don't think it's worth it, you know? I think Verisa can be so cute. Vortex, why Aino concentration is so hard to... I don't know, Cloud. I really don't know. So it's really difficult to get like Constellation 1. I know Vortex like wanted Flins from the start, but I can prove it. Okay, you can prove it. Okay, like, let's say like that.
People ought not be so
Yeah,
frightened
maybe.
of
I don't know,
ghosts.
Miracle.
They are merely
Yeah,
talking shadows.
whether I'll get
chattering
the
away
urge to pull
endlessly about
Flins,
their past
I'll just go
affairs.
play his trial until he's banned. Yeah, that is true actually. You know what? The problem is, oh, you know what you can do actually in trial? You just press that continue button and you will do it non-stop, you know, without any delay. But again, guys, if you ask me, Verisa is actually not so bad, and you saw that, because Verisa still can be used with ineffa, she can be used with Iansan, she can be used in Electrocharge, she can be used in Lunar Charge, in Overloaded, it's her best team if you have Chevreuse and Iansan. Chevreuse Constellation 6 just a gold for her, so yeah. And also this plunge, like, because of double charge, extremely useful. You know why? I mean, she's flexible, she doesn't rely on energy so much, by the way, like Flins. Let's say like that, for Flins, even with an ineffa, you need about 130. For Verisa, with the Janssen, let's say like that, I use 110. For me, it's more than enough. When you finish with Flins, Vortex... What? Okay, you should like... Well, of course, like Flins premium team is the best, but you just... or something different. Let's say like that. No, like Misha, it's not because of you can't use Verisa. The problem is you can use Verisa, but Flint's rotation is so short, it's better to use supportive characters rather than any other DPS. For example, with Verisa, you can use second DPS. You know why? Because Verisa doesn't have like that burst. Verisa can be used just by using her skill. That's it. So because of that, you can do something with other character, and you switch back to Verisa, can do the stuff. With Flins, it's completely different. If you use his, let's say like that, you use this one, right? This, you see the timing, 3 seconds, just a second. You use second time. You see that? It's like, if you do some damage, that timing is increased. But if you switch to another character, you see that it's 11 seconds. You will lose a lot of time. That's why you need to use him back to back after that switch. With Verisa, it's not the case. It's only skill. Verisa for real saving my yeah, Verisa is actually like crazy. You know why? Verisa is good against Tulpa. You can use Tulpa. You can use Shenling with Verisa. It's actually good team with Shenling. You know why? Because with Shenling, yes, like she's flexible. Not gonna lie. Verisa for real saving. Flynn's current team with ineffa and Aino and Sucrose isn't bad at all. Yeah, that is true, but again, it's like, even though it's his premium archetype, it's still not his best team. Also, I think like Flins may have like some use in overloaded teams with chivalrous. No, it's not. We can do the test, by the way, but you know what, let's do the test and maybe that's it for today because it's a little bit late. Let's do the test, no problem. You know what, let's do that test. Let's first try this team, which is like, yeah, let's do 4 tests. Let's do 4 tests, like, yeah. Let's go like this enemy, disgusting enemy actually. What looks like. Did you try Flins overloaded against Hydro Tulpa? No, I didn't, but it works. It's like this team works, yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's do like that. Oh, it wasn't ineffa. Oh, you know what? Let's try ineffa. Or Iansan? No, let's try ineffa. I will switch only Flins with Verisa. Oh, messed up. Okay.
Everybody stand! Drop your weapons! Justice will prevail!
Cleanup sequence initiated.
She
Ultimatum
doesn't need
protocol.
any, yeah?
Charge! Boom! Kapow! Here are we coming! Yeah! Yeah! Hi! Yeah!
Yeah, if you see that, she is, and by the way, I still have like yeah, I still like left 1 charge, right? Now let's go like with Flins. Please try it against like Hydro Tulpa. I want to see like Cloud, like it's late. Don't get me wrong, it's super late. Okay, I will try it. You have Flins, you can try it just. No, okay, I will try it. Now let's switch. So it's kind of like overloaded teams with like Flins, but I need to do like a little bit different rotation because in that case I need to do something like that. Alright, so yeah.
Installation chamber.
Let's light it up! I'm going in! You asked for it!
The long sleep beckons. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark? Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. It's a grave situation. Burn.
No, I messed up. Just a second, let me try it again. Just a second, let me try it again. But if you notice that Verisa, like why is that? Verisa do plunge, right? In that case, Verisa is way more flexible. Verisa actually doesn't need any shield at all. Because like, that plunging allow her to do some dodging, you know? Let me just like, don't use that.
Annihilation mode.
Teamwork is strength! Stop right there!
Fear the dark. Observe. Fear the dark.
Everybody stand back! Final warning!
Close your eyes. To dust. Observe.
If you notice that, Verisa is better. Verisa is actually better. Now let's try Flint's signature team. No, I think like Flint's works better with her. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, you asked me to try this team. Yes, of course. Like Flint's, like Flint's is not electrocharge character at all. Yeah. Now let's go like, yeah, let me show you something. So yeah, let's go like Flint's premium team. It's not a premium team. I'm going to use not like Furina instead of Iansa, instead of Aino. Just a second. So yeah, this one. Ineffa. Sucrose.
I want to help.
And Flins. Alright, so yeah, and I have all bursts ready. Cloud, I didn't forget, like just a second. I told you I will do 4 tests, after that I will do Tulpa. Cloud, just be patient, come on. It's late for me, just like... Alright.
Cleanup sequence initiated. Ultimatum protocol.
Animal test.
Be silent. Close your eyes.
Yeah, like 600k damage. That's crazy, actually. How did I get so much elemental mastery? No, that's okay, Cloud. Just a second. Just a second, guys. Let me get that timing, because that damage was actually crazy. Crazy. 230. No, just a second. I will do the test now. Yeah. Just a second. That was 600k damage, actually. Okay, so yeah, let's just...
Let us have a...
How did I get so much elemental mastery? And I cannot get maybe... But we don't have
patience
any...
for the richness.
Alright, so
complexity.
now let's try Verisa. No worries, like, so just a second. Now let's try Verisa. So yeah, I just switch to Verisa instead of like here. As you know, like, let's say... Electrocharge, Luna Charge is not the best team comp for Verisa, but still, she is doing actually pretty well.
Are we going on a trip?
Okay, let's do last one.
Strike up.
Installation chamber.
Absorption test. Boost. It's justice o'clock. Yeah. Yeah. It's justice o'clock. Boost. Heads up.
Yeah, if you notice that, like, she's actually doing pretty well. I missed some, like, skill. I missed her skill. Like, yeah, she jumped, like, away. But again, she's not bad, you know? So, yeah, and just keep that in mind. She scales on attack, but not elemental mastery. Even though EM is good for her, it's not the best set. It's not the best stat. Okay, so, yeah, what's left? Oh, yeah, that tulpa. Just a second. So yeah, it's going to be like overloaded teams with Flins and Chevrus and Bennett, right? So it's going to be ineffa, it's going to be Flins, it's going to be like these two characters.
Allow me to guide the way.
We're going to do like something like that. So yeah. Just a second.
Off we go. Prepare to meet your maker.
By the way, you know what? Why I like Verisa and Flins? Because they doesn't rely on burst so much. Yeah, the only problem with Flins, he needs some energy recharge. If you compare with Verisa doesn't need so much energy recharge. With Flins, yeah, Flint does, unfortunately. Without energy recharge, you cannot use his mini burst. Okay, so yeah, rotation is going to be like, yeah, kind of like that. Unfortunately, it's Bennett, circle. Impact.
Accelerating. Cleanup sequence initiated. Annihilation mode.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Stop right there.
Observe. Close your eyes.
It's not bad, you know, like, yeah, it's still not bad, but again, it maybe not the best one. You still can use Flins against Tulpa, you can use him against, by the way, not only against Tulpa, You actually, if I'm not mistaken, you can use them against, you know which one? In that case, against crab. Just a second. But in case of crab, you need to go double hydro, but not double pyro. So it's going to be like Furina, ineffa, Flins, and what was the last one? Yeah, we can go sucrose. Oh no, we can't go sucrose. We can, but yeah, let's go like...
Who's our target this time?
So yeah, I mean like, you know which one? Like this enemy. And it should be like, it should be... Just say, let's try, because... Yeah.
Busted! Quietly now. Game's up. Time's over.
Observe the night coming.
Oh my god.
Close your eyes.
As soon as he destroyed the ship. Yeah, you see that? So it's kind of the same, because he has like... Yeah, like we have some enemies, and you can use like Flins like that. He's extremely... Yeah, this one has a shield. So because of that, it's kind of slightly difficult. You need to destroy the shield first, and after that, use his power. But again, it's possible. Yeah, Flins is not bad, not gonna lie. Like, Flins is good. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's it for today. I will be online maybe on Monday, we'll see. On Monday, on Wednesday, it depends, because yeah. But again, about the Flins, as I mentioned, like Verisa, if you have Verisa, especially with Constellation 1 or Signature, etc., she's a great option. Like, yeah. Flins is Nod-Krai, because of that he gets a lot of buffs from that Nascent and Ascendant glimpse, you know. But yeah, if you don't have ineffa, you still can use Flins, but it's way more comfortable to play with ineffa, because yeah, yeah, and if you have Lauma, it's better to go for Nefer, I would say. She's, by the way, her AoE is actually pretty good, you know? She has pretty great AoE. Yeah, good night, guys, good night. Flins is just really good in this meta. Yeah, that is true. Like, let's say like that. He's going to be good in future as well, but Verisa is... Verisa is flexible. Verisa is flexible. Flins, it's only one archetype, and his archetype actually depends on enemy. Verisa can be used like literally like, yeah, in a couple more archetypes, you know. And her team actually is, yeah, consists of 4-star characters, which is actually good. Okay, guys, so yeah, I will do a couple videos about Flins, like, yeah, stylish, you know, like, this one is actually so crazy. So yeah, and like, yeah, about that, like, you know, the ghost he can see on that cemetery. More than Flins and Nefer, what? I'm so eligible, like, waiting for Durin gameplay. Oh, about Durin gameplay, yes. Oh, by the way, you know what? Again, don't forget about, like, special program on Friday. So yeah, it's like in a week we're going to be we are going to get like 6.1 special program, Genshin Impact. So yeah, maybe we'll see more gameplay or something. Maybe some leaks. But let's say like that. We definitely will get some leaks in 18 or 20 days, because, you know, when we are going to be within 6.1, like Durin is going to be within 6.2. So yeah, we will get some leaks definitely. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's it for today. Thanks for joining. Yeah, just like check that notification. I don't know, maybe I will be on Monday or Wednesday. We'll see. It depends on news. So yeah. Okay, guys, thanks for joining once again, and bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
Should I choose? You're also here for Mostats 1, aren't you?
Adventurers Guild. Today's recommendation is the skill. Fountain. What are my wishes? I guess I'll post the commission at the Adventurers Guild.